Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are back with Decktamer. We are going back into more of these amazing game modes here. Last we left off, we tried the cursed mode, which was quite challenging and possibly my most hilarious run yet. However, it was an exciting end, so I don't want to spoil too much. If you'd like to check that one out, please do. It was the latest video content here for Decktamer in my playlist, and I also have quite a bit of runs in there as well if you'd like to check those out if you haven't already. But we are going to be trying out the no taming mode today. After each battle, you have a choice of X creatures to add to your deck. Food cannot be used to tame. And it looks like you can go up to 5. I do like 3 because I feel like 3 is that nostalgia choice, right? From Pokemon to even here. I mean, you choose your starters with a set of 3 anyway, so I think 3 is a good set. The more the merrier, obviously, but we'll stick with 3. And maybe on another run we'll do more just to see what the actuality of this mode is going to be. Part of me feels like this is going to be interesting because I know my brain is going to think, get them down low so I could try to tame. But now I feel like we could just focus on blasting these creatures, and then ultimately we make a choice at the end of each battle. The issue with that, though, too, is I also feel that I don't know if the creatures that we're going to get are the ones that we see or if they're random. So if that's the case, the path choice is going to only really matter for item rewards, which I think healing is going to be super critical here, and the event rewards as well, and not focus on the creatures. So this will be super interesting to see. I have been making a lot of new decks too that kind of blast enemies, so maybe this is a sign this will be okay. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. Just reached over 700 subscribers, so thank you again to all the new subscribers. And a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. All right, so for the curse run, we did go Eye of the Abyss, and I do like Eye of the Abyss as far as a boss as a whole. I think it's super challenging, and I've been accustomed to it now. Former Pioneer would definitely be a huge challenge. The thing is, we can only tame one creature, I'm going to presume, because it said after each battle, tame a creature. So we have a choice of the 3. So that means that we're only going to tame 7 creatures. Ooh, so that really means we're going to have to focus heavily on some type of synergy with the starter and the accompanying creatures that we pick up. Let's try it. Worst case, we fail. Tusked Gecko. On kill, restores 1 use to its limited moves. The target falls asleep and has bite. A 4/4 is very good stationary. Shellcat, actually, we haven't done Shellcat. Shellcat would be very interesting. Furball, we've already seen Furball. Inflicts 2 to the target for 1 turn. So this would be a sluggish armor kind of style, which I like. Maybe we could pick up Bellrat. And I actually like a name that I saw in here for this one, so let's do Whiskerina. Oh, and we get Bellrat, like we mentioned. That's perfect. We can get another Shellcat. Oh, well, we don't know if we're going to get the creatures or not, right? So I think, that's the challenging part. So this first battle, oh. And it has armor. Oh, but we're not going to tame it. Oh, no. See, my mind is already thinking, because at the start, at level 1, if you see Silver Hornet, you can immediately tame it. because you start off with one of each food, right? And then it only has 1 HP. Oh, goodness. So now I'm conflicted because, I mean, having another shell cat would be great because of synergy. Either heal a creature, get a food, or get 2 items. We get 2 berries and heal. And I feel like heal is going to be super important with the food. But then if there's a chance to get this, more for the stat changes, that would be huge. Restores 1 health to one of your creatures. The event rewards for each at level 1 are not the greatest, to be honest. I would say this one is overall better. I think I'm going to go for this one just for the chance at this if you can. If you can't, if it's not even Silver Hornet and random, I will be sad. But here we go for science. Oh my goodness. And this is going to go first. Oh, but we could do Sluggish though. Of course. There we go. For Sluggish for 3 turns is actually quite insane. So we can actually knock this off. And we do want to destroy these creatures, so... yeah, we're going full force here. Hits first. Okay, so that's going to hit first no matter what. Just to save Whiskerina's health, we'll do this. Because when we place this, it's going to do damage anyway, so... Alright, let's see. It's random. Wow. Okay, so that truly means that it's really dependent on the item rewards and the event rewards. Poison heals this creature. Bite 2. When placed... oh, this is too good. Kilamaru is too good, right? With Snowball. Alright, so we'll pick up Kilamaru. Restore 1 HP to a creature 5 times. Yeah, this is not going to be too good. I mean, I guess there, and... we could leave now. But before we do, let's give a name to Kilamaru. What should we name this one? We haven't had a decisive. Usually... on some of these creatures and beasts, I've already had distinguished nicknames for them, so I've actually just started to call them by their nickname. And what's really cool is a lot of the community, when they comment, they also are calling them by their nickname. So that's actually really cool to see. Bailey? Bailey is actually kind of cool for this one. Bailey. Missy, that's another good one. Let's go with Bailey. I actually do like Bailey. Alright. Okay. I don't think we want to do any type of extraction yet, because we're actually all full and we're good. So let's see what our next point is going to be. All right, so we can select 3 food items. So food is crucial just for healing for us. So, oh, wow. Oh, but this doesn't matter. Because we're not going to tame anyways. That would be a useless item. Interesting. So we have to go this one. I want event rewards that are actually going to matter. After this attacks, inflicts vulnerable to the target. When placed and on retreat, draws a card. And that's actually pretty good. When at full health. Wow, so this is going to do 3 right off the bat. Wow. Okay, we got to be cautious of this one. This one does 4, but it's slow. All right, let's see what we have on this one. So this says when placed. That could be crucial for this one to try to take it down a little bit. So I'm going to actually hold. Do I want to throw down Whiskerina? Both going to do 2 slow. Seems like we may want to take this one down quickly. Let's try this. This one's a little awkward just because, yeah, it gains 2. The good thing is, even though it's going to gain this higher swiftness, it has sluggish, so we're still going to attack first. So that's good. I actually feel like these matches may go a little bit quicker than normal. I mean, with my thinking process, maybe not as well, but... Okay, so we're stating if we do this, we're going to do swiftness, right? So if we attack this, it will no longer be at full health, so this should only do 1. Oh, no, because it hits first. Oh, well, never mind. Wow, that's going to do 4, so thank goodness we could do this. All right, so, Well, that's going to do 4. We could gain this for survivability, or I could just retreat it, but I don't want to take 4 full damage like that. That's still going to do 1 damage to us no matter what. So let's just bite. We're going to take the 1 anyways, and we'll guard here, and then we're going to work on taking this one out. Okay. So for the sake of not losing a creature, each one has 2, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So I guess we'll take out Bailey, put a Bell Rat. And then we'll just do 2 and 2 to take this down. This will go down. Well, the question is this going to... Let's see. Yeah, it's just going down to 1. Okay. Wow. Fluffy in its most glorious form. After using a status move, which is this little swirl, gain protection, which means it can only take 1, and it gives the allies to its right. Wow, that's huge. Imagine if we were able to get hypersensitive with this. Yeah, we're going Fluffy. 50% chance of getting prime food. Choose a food. Let's actually look what we have. We have 2 meat, 3 berries, 2 fish, and so far, fish is predominant. So let's choose gather food and grab another fish. Let's go ahead and name our pillar pole. We always name this one Fluffy. I really like this one. I mean, if we're lucky enough to get Heisenberg, oh my goodness, I will feel so confident. All right, so how about we do a berry for Whiskerina here. We'll do a meat for our Bell Rat, and then we'll do a fish for Bailey. We still have a restore 1 here, but I'm going to hold it. I still think that's pretty healthy. Yeah, we are going to need some heavy hitters, but I think Fluffy is really going to turn the tides. What I would like to get, if possible, and that's what really makes this challenging. We don't know what creatures we're going to get, and we don't know what moves. Normally, we would be able to see, right, the possibilities of taming, but now it's such a mystery, so it does make it a challenge. It's almost It almost feels like a interesting draft style, right? Actually, draft would be really cool in this game. Draft would be very interesting. Choose a creature, set its HP to 5, or set them both to 7. Both to 5 or 7. I mean, 7 with a curse wouldn't be terrible on Fluffy. Or Bailey. Because we're essentially currently just using them for this, right? I mean, we could make one of them like a super support, right? So, I think I like this award better. Trade a creature one of the same danger level. That one's also interesting because if we get, let's say if we get one of these low, we could just then trade it instead of trying to heal. Or if we don't like something after we tame one, we could just go off of its level and maybe get a better danger level creature. That's also something we can do. Always has sturdy. These creatures are a little bit scary. Wait a minute. For each swiftness, this has... Oh, okay. These are going to be tough to take down. These two will be a little easier, so that's why I'm a little more wanting to go this route, but these two are going to be tough to take down. 5 and a 7. This is all 5/7 though, so I think I'm going to go this route, and I do like this one. Gives 3 swiftness, we get sluggish as well, and we get a super effective, but again, this should just be for healing. Alright, let's try it. Wow, this is such an interesting mode. Inflicts 4 to the target. So if we did, 4 to its ally to the right, we could actually take that one down. But it's after using a status move. Wow, if we could duplicate, now that I think about it, if we could duplicate the sluggishness, this would be so good. Yeah, we really need a creature that has hits all lanes. We really do. That is truly going to help out a lot here. 3 damage, 2 damage, and then this is 0 damage. Taking 3 damage right off the bat. I mean, we have enough heals, so I suppose that is okay. We're going to try this. So we'll do 2 here. We're going to give the encouragement of 4 and then bite. So we should be able to take this down. This is going to take 3. This will take 2, but we're going to input 2 here as well. So let's try this. Okay. So it worked out the way that we wanted it to. Give the ally to its right. I mean, that's already going to attack first anyway, so that's actually not bad. That's actually okay. We're fine with that. But we do want to heal. We have protection, but the reason we want to heal is because we still take 1 damage. So we're at 1 HP, so healing is crucial there. I'll do the 1 just so I can gain another armor just in case. So that's all we need to defeat this. We're going to do encouragement one more time and then try to get that one down pretty low. Yeah, if we can get Fluffy to get Whiskerina's Ink Stain, or just some type of slowness so it'll always go first, this card as a whole would be pretty much unstoppable because we would ensure we continuously use encouragement. So we will always have protection on this. It's actually quite insane. All right, so we'll do Hammertail here. I mean, for the sake of this, we could just do 2 just to get rid of this. There's no point in doing over, right? Besides gaining protection again. I could take the time to heal. There's only 1, so we would heal for 1. The healing is crucial, so let's try this. Oh, we got rid of the 1 here. That is true. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, it does. We are going to get rid of this one, so yeah. True. So essentially, we're just going to attack with all then. All out. I was trying to do something where I can at least heal, but we're taking out the one that has the slowness anyways, right? So it doesn't really matter. We might as well just go all out. Wow. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Medicinal herb could be crucial. Wow, that synergizes really well with Fluffy. After using a move that deals 1 damage or less, regains 1. Electric Shock could be interesting too. This one I'm not all too interested in. Huh. These both have the same stat, so it's a matter of, do we... I think the medicinal herb is too good to pass up on. Yeah. So now we have to choose. Do we want a creature to be 5/5 or give it a curse for 7/7? 7/7 would be really good on Fluffy. If we can't get anything in regards to like the ink stain or something to duplicate this with, After a team member uses a status move, it regains 1. I mean, putting this on Fluffy would be insane. Whiskerina as a 5/5 would be solid too. Bailey as a 5/5 would be good. The Bell Routes are good at 4/4. Yeah, I think after my last cursed run, I think I'm trying to stay away from curses. 7/7 would be amazing, but putting the 5/5 on this just ensures this increases, so it's a little faster. So we don't have to worry about the sluggishness too much, which could really be beneficial. But I think I'm going to go Whiskerina. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with my starter. Ooh, this is a new one. That's interesting. Food bait, place food bait to attract. Well, that doesn't matter. Teach a move that deals 9 damage to all enemies but kills your creature. I mean, that is a much better reward than this. Item reward wise, tames, heals all creatures. That's good. Restores all use of target's limited moves. And then we can gain Swift. Oh, this one's going to be such a pain. Has 3 when at 2 or less health. I mean, let's look at our heals situation, though. Okay. So what do we have double in currently? Restores 1. We could do a meat here. We'll do a berry for Bailey. You have a few with 1. I think I will do Fluffy just because I know Fluffy is kind of the support. I do like having the fact that I have the Sluggish here as well. That's pretty big if I need to for a situation. Yeah, I mean, if we could grab this, that'd be pretty big. We could put it on a Bell Rat. Sacrificial Bell Rat. Yeah, let's try this. Fruit of Might. Gives 2 strength and 2 swiftness. That's really good. Yeah, let's try this and hope that we can grab a creature. Hopefully there'll be a creature that we can grab that will have hits all lanes. That's really what I'm trying to look for, especially with the buff from Fluffy. After eating a fish, gains a random mutation. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Three damage, huh? With 6 health. Wow. This is going to do the most along with this one. When placed, gaining an armor is so good. Okay, so that's going to do 3. That's going to bring us down to 1. Kind of prefer to do this instead then. Do 2, 2, and then 2. When an enemy takes damage, inflict. Okay, and then when we get 6, it's still that, but it should be okay. And then we could try to heal here, like we were trying to do the last one if possible. Okay, so they're all using the same moves, but now we can bring in Fluffy, which is great. Yeah, so we'll take out one of the bell rats. Or actually, we can keep the bell rat. We can just take out Bailey. Because I don't think we're going to be able to heal here for Bailey anyways. So we'll bring in Fluffy. And then let's do... Do I want to use the heal right now on the bell rat? Should probably do this then. Because we can kill this on its own. This is the only unfortunate one. That's why I wanted to do this one here, but this one's going to be a challenge to take down as well. So we either sacrifice a bell rat or I heal it and we deal with it on the next turn. Let's deal with it on the next turn. So, all right. Oh no, which one did we not choose? Oh. Alright. Hits 2 times. Yeah. Okay, so we can get rid of this one. We don't have to worry about this. We'll do the exact same thing here. We actually should be able to one-shot this. Yeah, see, having that, that's why I was thinking getting a sluggish on this is going to be so good. Because as long as this goes first and we always use encouragement, which currently that's all I see using Fluffy for at the moment, we'll always have protection. Oh, this is a 5. Okay, we definitely got to undo that one. And it hits 2 times? Oh, I didn't think about that. So actually, we're going to need to put Fluffy here. We won't even be able to attack with this one. Hits 2 times. So let's do this instead. All right, let's see how that turns out. There we go. Okay. At least we kept more creatures, including Fluffy, which is what we want. But I'm going to bring in... Whiskerina. I could also bring in Bailey again. Because then they will at least attack at the same time. But I think I'd actually just rather use Whiskerina. So that has Sluggish. This is going to take 2 times. That's fine. We'll gain here. Well, actually, will gaining matter? Yeah, it will, because we're going to gain the extra armor. So... I believe. Nope. So even if we go at the same time, we're not going to be able to unleash the armor. We already did the sluggishness, so... I suppose then we recall Whiskerina. And we do Bellrat. And then we just do 2. Okay. So now we got the survivability, so we're okay. So now we could do Whiskerina again now. Let's see. So we could... So now we can ensure, as long as we can do set amount of damage to this, we're good. We're going to need to heal Fluffy, though. And I guess this one doesn't really matter. I wanted to bring in Goose, but since I already had Fluffy going, I didn't want to have like another support if I didn't need to. Let's see what we can get here. Hits 2 times is good. If this kills the target, this move gets repeated. Wow. And then on kill gain, this could... Wow. Actually, the hyena could be really good if it works out the way that I want it to. Let's grab the hyena. Select a creature, it will learn the move Implosion. That's true. So now we need a scapegoat. I think it has to be one of the bell rats. Yeah. Yeah, this is our... Well, we're not going to survive this, so might as well use Explosion here. Ooh, creating a custom creature is awesome. And these are actually pretty decently... I mean, we may even use the Bellrat Implosion on that one. Oh, but then there's the Evolve. Wow, and these ones are way... Yeah, the Draconial is going to be tough to beat. Oh, Gold Beetle is so good, though. I want to see the evolutions. We could see the evolution of Bellrat and then Whiskerina. Wow, this is tough. Let's see. All enemies have... Wow, that's going to hurt. Poison. This is just a very obnoxious creature. Because it can always heal itself, and then it inflicts high amounts of poison. It is slow, though, so that's, I guess, the one caveat to it. Double Kick 2 with 7 health. On its last use, deals 10 damage to all enemies. What? That is crazy. Okay. I mean, the Sub-Zero... Oh, yeah, that's right. We're not taming these. My goodness. So it's a matter of... Let's see. I mean, we do have more heals in this one. I think we actually may go this one instead. All right, let's see. Where do we need to heal? think I'm going to save this one. And then definitely have to utilize these. So, all right, here we go. Let's give it a shot. Wow. Okay. Well, we could test out the hyena here. We are going to take so much damage, though. I don't know if that'll be worth. For science. Deals 3 extra damage that the target has 4 damage. Let's try this. Oh, it's going to go first. That's why we need the sluggishness. I keep forgetting about the swiftness there. Okay, I have the sluggish card, though, so we can make this work. This is an easy undo. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's see. This will be worth. Okay. Now let's try it. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. That one's faster, though. Removes all positive effects from the target. Yeah, we don't want that. So let's do this then. And we go at the same time, so this is still going to do 2. Wow, that's unfortunate. Do I maybe want to swap out then? I mean, I'd love to keep the hyena. I wanted to try to get another herb out too. But it does make sense to lower them so that way Fluffy can go. So, yeah. So now this ensures that this will go through. These would attack at the same time, though. But I guess that's okay. We'll just do this for the leech. And then this is still going to increase and kill on target, which is insane. Wow. Okay, that's kind of our combo right now. Oh, this is the new one we unlocked. When damaged, add bloods to your inventory. If used on carnivores, restores 1 health, otherwise deals 1 damage. If this kills the target, gains 2 max health and regain... What? That could be interesting. Adjacent creatures, that's kind of hard to give up on, though. Yeah, adjacent creatures have sturdy. What's our, we can't see our deck, huh? It's a little unfortunate. I mean, having the sturdy is pretty good. And it's a 7 health. I mean, this one's so interesting, though. When damaged, add bloods to your inventory. Two max health and regains 2. Let's try it. Why not? Wow, we have... So do we do a Bell Rat or do we do Whiskerina? I think Whiskerina is the way to go. I hope I don't lose Inkstain, though, because Inkstain has been so crucial. Let's see what Whiskerina evolves into. Shell Panther, when placed, inflicts... Okay, to all enemies. What? That's huge. That actually helps with Fluffy. Hits all lanes, inflicts sluggishness to all enemies. That's what we wanted, a hits all lanes. Okay, that's actually amazing. But we got to make sure we rename it, though. Because they change it back. Shell Panther. We want our Whiskerina name back. There we go. Wow. Oh, we didn't name our... we actually have quite a bit to name, huh? Let's see. The hyena. What's a good name for the hyena? Shadow? Inferno. Nah. Pythagoras. None of these are really popping out to me. I guess we'll go Shadow. Go Shadow for that one. Okay. Lily Goose. Maybe we'll just call it Lily. Oh, gosh, no. Mia the Goose. Let's do Mia the Goose. And then now we got Flesh Bone. This one should actually be the fresh meat. There's always one that's fresh meat that's all in caps. Let's do that, actually. There we go. So now we got our names. One of your dead creatures. Wow, that's huge. That is huge. Gives 2 random abilities to a creature. I mean, Cave Maul is amazing, but we're not... Yeah, we're not going off of these creatures. So 2 meats. Enemies with 0 speed have 3 weakness. Wow, this is going to be tough. All right, any healing that we want to do before we fight? Wow. Well, we definitely want to get Fluffy up. So let's do the 2 here. We want to get, so that's 4. I don't have any meat though, except for this. And then we can get one of the Bell Rats up. All right, let's do this. And if we lose a creature too, keep that in mind. If we lose a creature, we can regain it. So it doesn't necessarily have to be one that we've already lost. So, holy, okay. Wow, no Fluffy though. I mean, we do have the implosion for Bell Rat. I don't feel like this is the one to use it on, but have to keep that in mind. I feel like we're going to take a lot of damage here. So everyone is going to have Sluggish, though, so we will attack first. So let's definitely get Whiskerina out. Wow, hits all lanes is so good. I was hoping to have Fluffy, though, so we could annihilate some of these creatures. I could also do the hits all lanes and we could take this one out. That way I ensure I don't have to worry about this 6 attack. That's true. We're going to take 3, but that ensures we get rid of this. And then deals triple damage if the target has poison. Well, that's a good thing. We don't have to worry about that. Can get the Bell Rat out. And then do 2 to this one. All right, let's try this. Okay, we took out 1. Ooh, okay. So another 5. So we could do the same thing. There is Shadow. This is going to do 3, so we're going to get the blood in our inventory. This is going to perish this, so we might as well just do the 2 for whatever else we can take out here. Perfect. Okay, deals double damage if this creature has, which it doesn't. So we can actually switch this up just to have it switched. And then let's actually recall Bell Rat just so we could get Herb Finder. Can I maybe do this just to see how this... Well, it's not going to take damage, though, then, right? Yeah, it's not going to... Just want to see what this does. So we'll do the Herb Finder. This will take the 4. That's fine. We'll do 4 and then see how Devour works. I'm just curious. So is that permanent? A consistent 7 damage is crucial. I don't like that. I mean, look at the difference here. I mean, this is a 7/7, but this has 7 altogether, and he won't lose. It does have Pounce, though. Stat-wise, this is better. So I suppose we should go with this one for stat purposes. And then now we're going to revive one of our dead creatures, which is our Bell Rats. Okay. We don't have a choice. Welcome back, Bell Rat. 7 of 8. Wow. Adjacent. I've never tamed Dipterania. I've never tamed this. Or this one. And we just faced this one too. The choice between fully healing a creature or giving 4 mutations. I mean, this would be a good one to use the blast for. Right? And we could do a mystery trade. I mean, we could mystery trade the Masked Howler for another 3-star that may be better. First of all, we need to heal Whiskerina, though. This is a 7. There we go. Full health on Whiskerina. This is still our Implosion Bell Rat. And I think I'll hold off for the rest of the healing. So now the question is, do I want to... I mean, having Whiskerina with this, if we can get Fluffy. So I guess the perfect combination currently would be Whiskerina, Fluffy, and Shadow. Because then Whiskerina will ensure everyone gets Sluggishness. Which means that Fluffy can go ahead and always do Encouragement first. And then the same with Shadow would be able to attack and do massive amounts of damage. That's kind of the dream start. So, and we still have restores all uses, swiftness, and swiftness. So, I think well, we're gonna fully heal anyways, right? Before the boss. That's true. So I guess this one's better. Yeah. And we get a full heal here as well. Ooh. Yeah, okay. We did not get the Explosion Bell Rat, though. Yikes. Uh-oh. That's not good. However, we do have Masked Howler. 5 damage. Wow. All enemies. Oh no. Will swiftness by 1 to all, will that help us in any way? I don't think so. Yeah, because 4 is still our next highest, so... I mean, it would help us fight against this one first. But I honestly, if we had the hyena, it would be 10 times better. I mean, we need Fluffy regardless. We gotta beef up something. Do we then just lose Bailey? I just feel like this is just too good, though. So I guess what we could do is actually, we may just lose Bailey here. And then we will extract, because it's going to die anyways. We'll extract the Wind Place Inflicts All. And then we're going to do Masked Howler. That doesn't matter. It's going to perish. We're going to do that, and then we'll do... I suppose Pounce, because I don't want to lose 2 to itself. Well, I wish these were placed differently. It would actually make the whole combination better, but I think this is what I've got to go with. 4, 6. Yeah, it still wouldn't be enough. Okay, we did get the other bell rat. So for the sake of not losing anything else... Well, let's see here. Gives a curse to the target. This is a 5. Although it is going to attack first. The thing is, I don't know if Implosion is going to do anything for the boss. Because if I remember correctly, they have 10 armor plus. So we need high-end damage in order to get rid of those ridiculous creatures on the side of the boss that it's going to spawn. Yeah, because unfortunately we can't increase the 9 damage, so... But the thing is, I'm going to kill this, so essentially we would only be trying to kill this then. Nearly. What do I have? Gives swiftness for 1 turn, restores. Yeah, I suppose this is the correct way to do this then. So we're going to do 7 here to take that out. This will get a curse, but that doesn't matter. We're going to encourage here and then take this one out. Oh, it takes and deals. I forgot about its ability. So is it still okay to lose that, or should I do the implosion then? But the implosion's only going to kill this, though. And then essentially we could try to kill this then thereafter. But now we are going to have trouble trying to take this one down. So I suppose we are going to have to do that then. So then we would recall Fluffy. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that was the right move. All right, what do we get? Oh, we did say that we never had this. Upon receiving a negative effect, gains... That sounds really good. We could get also another Masked Howler. I mean, damage-wise, that's super good, but... Deals double damage to creatures that have poison. So we would still have to use this move first. Poison them. Then this would do 14. I'm just thinking of damage output here. This afflicts it to itself, so then we would gain... Well, we may end up gaining negative effects anyways from the boss, but I can't actually remember what we got. Stat-wise, another Masked Howler would be really good. I mean, we could also pick one, and then we're going to end up training it for the same level anyway, so maybe we would get something better, right? So I suppose let's get this. Well, now this has timid. So we may just end up getting rid of Masked Howler, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is a 4-star. Choose a creature, it will be replaced by a random one of the same danger level. Here we go. It's not bad. Hit all enemies once for every... That actually may be decently good. Okay, here we go. I know I initially had trouble with this boss. Yeah, see, it's this one that we have to... Well, this is alive. And this one gives that fully restores the use of its limited moves, which it has that erase the target and revives allies. So that's why we got to try to get rid of that as soon as possible. Ooh, okay. Well, the good news is... I mean, we have some good ones to start off. I think we want to try to get Mia out so we could try to get the herbs as much as possible for healing, though. Inflicts 4 and 4. We're still faster, so that will be decent. 3 and inflicts... Wow, okay. Inflicts to all enemies. And then it hits all enemies. I mean, Whiskerina is too good here not to use. And we're going to hit all lanes, so... I really like this one, so I think we're going to do this to start. Let me look at my cards again, too. Oh, I forgot to use this. Oh, no. Well, I could put it on one of those, I suppose. Oh, goodness. I forgot about the syringe. Of course. We got a full heal. Okay, we have a decent amount of healing. Yeah, the hits all lane 2 is not going to do anything to this, unfortunately. Because it's got 10, which is why we want to take that down. Let's try this. Okay, we got Fluffy, which is honestly what we want. So the question is, with this, if this kills the target, so that's going to be at 6. We need to try to get this down so we can ensure that we kill it. The problem is we're not going to be able to kill this, though, because the former Pioneer is going to be in the way. But I want the most damage output that I can get. Erases the target from existence, but we go first, so we're okay if we lose this, because we're going to deal quite a bit of damage. We're going to take 4 from this one. Wow, that's such a big hit, actually. So maybe we want to bring in Fluffy. The problem with... Oh, no, because of sluggishness, so we will go first. Probably should have tried to poison this. Yeah, now that I think about it, we probably should have tried to poison maybe this one instead to actually output some damage. This was going to be tough, and we have to take this one down because that D reset is what makes this really strong. Yikes. That's going to kill this, though, if we do it that way. We do go first, so we will gain. This will do 5. Just in case, since we have them. This we're going to lose either way because of the erase. So if that's the case, do I want to do the hits all lanes again? Or I think I just want to try to get this down as much as possible. Yeah. Okay, it's not using that just yet. Flicks 4, so we could bring this one out and try this one. Ooh, we do have 2, so that... But we do have... Not sure how that one's going to work out. But we could test it. Gain 2, so 3 and 3, so that's going to do 6 to me. So I do have to heal this one if I do end up doing that. Want to try to do this to see how this one's going to work. I think we're still okay here because we're going to... Well, no, this one's going to go first, is it not? Yeah, because we lost the sluggishness. So for this turn, I mean, I guess I could just give it this then, right? Modified teammates changes the permanent effect for a temporary one. Okay. So we're going to do this. So we'll still be faster than that, right? Inflicts to all enemies. We're going to take 4 and gain 4. That's still good because then we can still attack for the next one to try. But this one, I believe we need to heal Whiskerina for. Wow, 6 damage. It's kind of crazy. Oh, now this is going to do its D reset. So now this is it's going to be able to do another erase here. Okay, so our Fluffy is actually safe on doing that. So I think then what we want to do is we're going to do the give 4. We're going to do this. Hits all enemies once for every one that they have. I wish I could acknowledge another one, but I'm not going to have the chance to do so. And then I'm going to do this to inflict the sluggishness. And this should kill this. Let's try that. Okay. Revives an ally. Yikes. That is so terrible. The good news about this, though, is we could get this going without having to worry. I just wish we could get the skill going here. So that's going to be 2. We don't have weakness on that, so we should still be fine. But I do need to heal Fluffy. So would it be more beneficial then? This is still going to do way more damage. I'm thinking about retreating Whiskerina. And we're going to have Bellrat here as like a little scapegoat. We're not going to kill this yet, so this will do quite a bit of damage. Maybe for just the sake of having... Let's try this. Oh, it's asleep. Okay. We get Whiskerina back. That's actually huge. It's going to erase a target from existence, though, so we don't bring her back on this one. Oh, this is so difficult. We'll still be able to do damage here, though, so let's take advantage of doing that, and then... I really don't want to not do damage. That's kind of unfortunate, but I think keeping Shadow in is the right call, because we're going to bring in Whiskerina anyways, because this is going to be erased. I just don't really like doing a 2 attack against this. Well, I could restore this. But then I'd rather restore and then use it on this then, correct? Yeah. Okay. We're just going to have to bite this turn, I think. Yeah, that was the correct move. So we still have protection, right? We're going to bring in Whiskerina. Everyone gets sluggish, right? That's going to do 4, so that's still not going to be enough. So, but we're going to bring in Shadow, right? On kill. On kill. So this is good. We're going to restore here. We're going to use Giga Sting. That should kill this. We don't have to worry about that anymore. This one we have to worry about. That's going to do 3 damage. But we don't have any weakness just yet, so we fully heal. And now we can attack. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So now we just focus on healing. Oh my goodness. The cats and the fluffy bunny with a stinger. The cat build. Oh my goodness. Wow. Hey, we got even more diary pages. Awesome. Oh, we leveled up. Oh, Chasm Horror. Ambush Fist. When placed, inflict. Oh, this is a torpidity fool character. When placed, inflicts 2 damage and 1 torpidity. Uppercut, 4 damage. Wow, that's good. Inflicts 3 to the target. Inflicts 5 to the target. Wow, so if you do this, just placing it, 2 damage to the opposing enemy, and then do this, then you automatically put it to sleep. That's pretty good. Oh, we unlocked another. Ooh, Needle Fang. Oh, this one looks great. I think we've seen this a couple of times on the home screen. Reflex of Sting. When an enemy receives slowness, decrease speed by 1. Inflicts 2 poison, inflicts slowness. Oh, that's amazing. We have 1 unlock left. We're 1 away, everyone. Wow, there you go. There's our deck. Whiskerina and Bell Rats for the win. Huh? So now I'm really glad I used that implosion in the one before and didn't save it. It would have been very useless, especially with that. We just ended up having to focus the boss more, which I guess is a strategy. I know when I defeated it, I think I ended up killing off with Heisenberg. Because we had so much damage, we were able to actually kill the leftmost creature that the boss had spawned. So, but overall, that was great. Wow. What an interesting mode. And now we got another star for a hard mode, right? Awesome. Oh, that's great. I can't wait to try some of the other ones to go through. I don't know which one we would do. Limited tame sounds hard. I think you could go up to 10 on this one, though. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, we only tamed 7 creatures, right? 7 creatures. So I guess this wouldn't be so bad. But it would make your options and choices that much more crucial. Because the creatures only get stronger as you go, right? So maybe in thinking of it, you don't want to use one of your tames on one of the lower end ones. Oh, goodness. That was great. I really enjoyed that. Wow. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. Would love to see you join, especially if you're enjoying the content. And a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. Till next time, everyone. Take care.